They were four young men from Liverpool who changed the world. The Beatles, a name synonymous with revolutionizing music, culture, and the very fabric of the 1960s. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Together, they created a legacy that remains timeless.
We proudly present the Beatles!
It all began in the late 1950s in Liverpool. John Lennon formed a skiffle group, the Quarrymen, which soon caught the attention of a young Paul McCartney. Together, they shared a passion for rock and roll. George Harrison joined shortly after, and in 1962, with the addition of Ringo Starr, the Beatles were born. Under the guidance of manager Brian Epstein and producer George Martin, the Beatles evolved from a local act to a global sensation. Their first single, Love Me Do, hinted at the wave of Beatlemania to come. In 1963, the Beatles exploded onto the international stage. Their charm, style, and infectious music sparked Beatlemania, a phenomenon never before seen. Fans screamed, fainted, and followed their every move. Hits like She Loves You and I Wanna Hold Your Hand topped charts worldwide. But the Beatles weren't just about catchy tunes. They were cultural icons, reshaping fashion, attitudes, and even hairstyles. As the 1960s progressed, so did their music. Albums like Rubber Soul and Revolver showcased their growing sophistication. By 1967, they delivered Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, hailed as one of the greatest albums of all time. Their exploration of Indian music, thanks to George Harrison, and their use of innovative recording techniques transformed the boundaries of popular music. By the late 1960s, personal tensions and creative differences began to surface. In 1970, the Beatles officially disbanded, leaving fans heartbroken. But their influence never waned. Their songs, timeless classics like Hey Jude, Yesterday, and Let It Be, continue to inspire generations. The Beatles are not just a band. They are a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of innovation, unity, and the power of music. Decades later, their message still resonates. Love, peace, and creativity. The Beatles will forever remain the soundtrack to a changing world. Their story reminds us that sometimes, all you need is love. Fade to black with the iconic Abbey Road cover and the words, The Beatles, a legacy of love and music.